Hello everybody, and welcome. I am the Beta Plan, and this is Crusader Kings 3 with the Fallen Eagle mod installed. And I return after, well, the last episode in which I had to abruptly end because my bachelor party had started, apparently. So, we return to you a few months after the last stop, and that's because I took care of a few little things. My son is still pretty much in trouble. He has some allies helping him out, but he just doesn't have the troops to fight it, which is very unfortunate. Unfortunate, very? Yeah, me know how to speak English. But we're waiting basically for some truce times to end, but I also noticed this little guy over here being part of her. She had no allies, and I was like, you're just right next door. I'm just gonna siege you down and take this in the meantime. To my vassal, I'm claiming what I am owed. I expect you to publicly concede your right to punish me and grant me forgiveness to my crime. You concede the title revocation reason on the High Chief de Mathias. Yeah, that is, you. That is what we got last time, a thing over, but we didn't see it back then. But, alright, it is what it is. That has been taken care of. I'm fine with it. You have a little war going on, and you seem to be doing fine. All my sons have now have a betrothal. This is a pretty good betrothal for the trade and the fact of the claims. Probably not gonna do anything with it, but hey. This boy has been betrothed and did it on his own, but also indeed good inheritable trait, robust. And this boy also got himself his wife on his own, I believe. It's even in the family, but it's only comely, so I'm not sure if that's gonna work out that great, but he's got himself a wife, and that is what it's all about. What we want is, we want this little piece from Frisia, we want this from Albania, and we want this from Marburg. The advantage is that this time around, we are in a war with this kingdom against their peasant rebellion. It's probably not gonna last long enough. But it doesn't matter, in a sense that I believe if we do this right, we should be just fine. It's all the way up here. Holy heck, she has quite a bit of terrain up here. I was considering maybe doing something about it, but sailing all the way up here, ugh. I think I'm gonna just sit on this one for some time. And I mean sitting on the war. What we're gonna do is we're gonna declare war on somebody that is not again? Holy war for the Kingdom of Aquitaine. Oh, well, right. Well, funny you. Funny. 3 months. He wants to go for Aquitaine. Now he's on the lower end over here. The last time he brought his troops in from Italy, I guess that's gonna be the thing again that we're probably gonna have to safeguard against. We have more men as it is, but I am going to call my ally in for this one now. That will probably prevent us here a little bit from expanding. But hey, that will give us quite a nice thing to look forward to as well. Shall I go this time south and hit Hispania? Or shall I once again go here? I think this is an excellent place to defend, because this is a lot of mountains. Of course, there's mountains here, but these mountains are most of the time impassable terrain with only a little bit on their side. So I think I am indeed going to call up most of my troops within the area of Zurich. Thank you for being on my side, ally. That's why I can for the moment help you out, but you should be pretty darn good in doing this. And this time around we have a lot of money, which the last time we did not. So this time we can hire some mercenaries quite comfortably. So let's just hire you immediately. And hire you. Those two mercenary bands immediately ready for battle. Nope, I did that wrong. Shift, thank you. Shift is the button that I was looking for. I'm gonna keep you on the standby while immediately I'm sending out some levies. That's the wrong person. And in order to start sieging a little bit. Once again, the Destruction Army worked also well last time. It will take some time before he marches his troops together. And then we have an advantage in having started already several sieges. And him maybe reacting to that fact. You have to go all the way around, I think, before. Because no, you won't suffer attrition. You won't take a dumb path. It's amazing. The AI thinks. I know I'm harping on the AI a lot, but let's face it. If I would have to program this shit, you would have such a buggy game. Such a buggy game. That you would tear out your own hairs, probably. Trust me, I'm giving a lot of heart, but Paradox, I love this company. And I'm saying that because I think I'm playing a lot of their games. Not even all of them I'm making into series. Because, for instance, EU4 I have done some series on. But what I haven't done series on a lot, for instance, that I do play is Stellaris. But Stellaris, unfortunately, it's the game that tells me, hey, buddy, your computer, I could use an update. It's just not the strongest to play it. There is some lagginess there, and that's no fun. Ooh, this could actually be an advantage that there are some internal struggles over here. In the Acrotempium, we're going to claim on Liga? No, why? Because that's part of the well, whatever. Isn't this also the one that's already going to you? No, that's this one. Oh, you revoked that from your father. Oh, funny. Oh well. We have other things to deal with. Well, let's get the speed up a little bit. And there are my allies already coming in. Excellent. He is sieging a little bit on his own. Who in the bloody blazes are you? Ah! My answer is no. You're going to get all of that, son, because I need you to be powerful. Boom. I said no. That did cost me quite a bit of tyranny, so that's not good, but... Alright, ooh, wow, I went from -90 to 0. That's at least a lot better. Interestingly enough, the Emperor just died, so now there's a young Emperor on the throne. But he's got his father's troops, but maybe. Yeah. We'll definitely do that. That is for our alliance, so we do want that boy to come to us. Maybe if we bash his troops in hard enough, his people will realize that they shouldn't mess with us. What we're gonna do now, however, is, considering the war target is Aquitaine, I am going to move the larger armies here. As soon as I can hit them, local specified. We will have some armies around here. Now these armies, clearly enough, they will have to start getting ready for sea. We need to be ready to move them. Thank you. Words. Apparently I lose the ability to talk when I have a large war. Hello, there you are. You seem to be answering the call to the fact that we're sieging over here. Ransom 30 gold. This crime cannot go unpunished. Alright, but we're gonna have to legitimize this bastard. We'll take the prestige so that you at least have a way to legitimize my child. Yep. we want you to keep hold on this duchy. So we're just gonna have to do that. And your wife is young. So I can accept all of that. You're just gonna pay 100 gold for me basically legitimizing your boy. I'm a little bit afraid they're coming in here all of a sudden. I'm gonna go here. Aquitaine starts down here, but they're moving everything up. I'm gonna... No, I've decided against this idea that what I'm doing here. I don't want them to suddenly... Yeah, that. Somebody's gonna get a better opinion of me. And we're gonna move these troops then up. Alright, move these troops over here. Because apparently he has decided that Aquitaine isn't the main target, but the target is to take down the sieging armies. This is a bad movement, what I did there. And this army is almost running out of supply, so we are about in need of breaking it up. But hey, taking down 6,000 gold is not a bad idea. In the meantime, we have sieged out a little bit from him, so that is also good. Can we interrupt his movement? Because if we can, we are golden. And we are not in trouble of... Yeah. You got troubles, boy. I'm okay with delaying the attack a little bit. Charismatic negotiator. Excellent. By having more troops here. But there is 10,000 men versus 26,000 at the moment, and our ally is coming even in. So that is excellent. For once they did not go like, oh, you're gonna win this anyway, so we're not gonna come. That is excellent. Boom, 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 boom. And there we go. There is a battle that was won for us. Plus 15% on that battle even. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. Now, I don't expect this to be his his main force. I'm gonna have to split this out immediately, because otherwise we're gonna lose a lot of men due to attrition, and that would be a waste of an excellent army. So you're gonna go down here. Trying to get the right army is always tricky, in my opinion. I still need to learn, like, the finesse way to finagle and immediately get the army I want without having to resort to frustrating clicks that not always take in the way I think they should take. And that is exactly the wording I want to use, because sometimes, of course, it's nothing else than us gamers thinking, oh, come on, I clicked that. Well, the computer can't really not... You cannot have not clicked that, because otherwise the computer would not do that. So, in a sense, that isn't exactly always what's happening. Apparently I need to seize down this bishopric. Didn't expect that, but alright. And I do want to keep a force behind here, which I'm probably going to do the mercenaries. There you go. In order to support the sieging army that's over here, because otherwise they might be jumped on immediately again. So you're gonna have just a regular commander, but preferably one that moves quick. I think I saw, well, we had one. There you go. The Duke Robert of Holland. Excellent. Then the 12,000 over here, we can make one more sieging army. The problem is I, at the moment, don't know anymore if I sent already troops to certain locations. And then the rest, the 10,000 that remain, are gonna go back here in order to... Now I'm moving all of them, am I? Told you to siege. Alright. These are the mercenaries. Do they have enough? No, they do not have enough manpower over there, but they have enough manpower over there. Or, sorry, supply limit. And we have sent by no, we've not sent by accident 2 armies over there. That's just our ally helping out over there. Seeing he's interested in supporting or fighting off any sieges over here, I think I'm gonna actually keep my armies around in this area. Because I could send them all down, but then it might be a very long time before they are able to come up again, and that might be detrimental to our health. Can be more men can stand over there, and need to check it out for a moment, because I don't know exactly the numbers that I have right now. There we go. Ooh, my niece just died. Was killed during a siege. Well, that's unfortunate, because she was rather smart. Alright, so you have enough supply, you have enough supply, you have enough supply, you have enough supply, and you have enough supply. Okay, so all the armies can be once again, can gain their respective needs. So I hope with this attack that you will fall apart a bit. Because for the first time ever, it is not a long time that they're ruling very shortly. Here, and he is -12. He's not too happy with his ruler. And +10, that is good enough. -9, they're not really that super upset. In fact, this guy loves him. Holy heck. You are so super stable. Ugh. It is annoying to me to see how stable the Roman Empire is. Just, opinion of predecessors is also helping him a lot, mind you. Yeah, but there are enough people that like their new emperor. He is not bad enough of a person, despite the fact that he's sadistic. Well, he's just. That's a weird combination. Sadistic and just. Although, it's not impossible, once again. I have to say that most of the... I say that so often, I have the feeling that I'm sorry, that's a very weird combination. And then it's like, yeah, but, hello, baby. They came out of nowhere. Well, actually, they came out of Innsbruck, but 12,000 men on that side. Good to know. Well, I have very well supplied armies over here now. I'm not sure where he's gonna go. But I'm glad I'm moving my armies. There we go, we have Grissons now as well. Which is excellent. I wonder if I'm gonna go into Como? Yes, I think I will, because they are now so deep over here that I don't feel threatened there too much. 100 gold for you. Well, let's get you up. Hey, did I not siege this down? Why is this in a different color than yellow? I don't know. Ah, they're going for my allies' army. No, they're not. They think the better of it. And they're going for this army now. Super attrition here is not something I enjoy seeing. Yeah, you're pretty much stuck behind enemy lines now. That I cannot prevent what you did there. No, I can't prevent it more than I thought. I thought I was behind enemy lines, but it isn't. Oh, hello. But there's a better opportunity. Hold on. Because I don't want to jump in now that we have, like, no morale here. Because then it's just going to be a slaughterfest. So now we're going to go here and try and beat them. That battle loss was 2% loss. That's annoying, but it's not it's something that cannot be prevented. And these guys have already moved in on the, we're going to move away from here path. There you go. That battle is ours. Excellent. They're going into the meat grinder. There you go. Get several battles after one another. Take that, a Roman Empire. My alliance ended. Didn't even know I had an alliance with you, but sure. Excellent, that army is beaten, and I see a very juicy target over here, and then there's another juicy target over there, and it's already 95% in our advantage. The battles are doing well, ticking a war score. So yes, I am low on supplies, but I'm going to now quickly try to get some more war score and have in this episode already a 1 episode war with the Roman Empire. I think also we did that last time, but then we started the episode basically in the war. So that was pretty clear why we were so quick into dealing with that. And I assume that he's going up here with that army trying to de-siege, so I'm going to move there as well. Getting ready for it. Besides, I think I can almost disband this army because probably, yeah, there it is, 100 war score. And hello, there is the enemy of this little war. Finally come to arrive to de-siege this. But it's no longer a problem. 8 is, I think, just barely good enough to do this. And you're gonna get me 3,917 gold. Enforced demands. Your holy war has failed. Thank you. Consecrate the bloodline can now be done, actually. I was thinking of making a holy order, but this is much, much more fun. Gain 1,000 renown. And that goes first, so we will lose 500 renown, but I am definitely going to do this. Perform the final rites. Sacred lineages, thanks to my pure devotion and relentless work, I have inexorably bound the holiest of overs of the Pictish faith to the Fortriu dynasty. An increasing number of people in the clergy and amongst the faithful have come to think of my family as the chosen caretakers of the holy relics and the harbingers of divine will. Well, we're not going to change our religion anymore. I was thinking about moving it even more into fundamentalist at a certain point, but I think that is now gone. We are now known as the divine, and we gained the trained savior, and our level of splendor has increased incredibly. Yeah, we jumped up 2 levels. So that is very nice. I think we've jumped up 2 levels because we stopped and then we gained another one. So that is pretty darn good. And look at, and you can see that also by our shield now being of the same color, I think, of yours. About it, right? You are reputable. No, actually, we've gone beyond you. Next level, well splendid. We are not even reputable. We are beyond that. That is pretty freaking awesome. So yeah, I guess we could inheritable tactics. Sure, we'll unlock it because we already have kingdoms ready for my sons. We just need to grab the last few little parts of it and then we're fine. There we go. And over here, I'm going to tell some of these men, mainly the levies, that they can go home. You can disband over here. We just have a little... Oh, no, you not, because you're part of the mercenaries. Click, click, click. Once again, I would love it if Paradox would listen to me, but please add a button. Separate all mercenaries. Separate all knights. Basically like the EU4 buttons. We could definitely use those. And we should gain supplies as we move through this territory, because this is not a large army. It isn't. And we just need to beat that army, and I think then we're pretty done with the conquest of this territory, and maybe the truce times then are over with the other nations that we still need to grab. Yeah, after re-giving him this territory, everything is good. The only disadvantage, of course, is that now he has so much terrain that he can't probably very quickly get this to... Well, Pictish has worked out fine for him. Pictish it is. In faith. Boy. First get your supplies. Because it seems like you do not get supplies when you walk. And you know what? You. He's not a great general, but he does make us move faster. Go. But wow, did we teach the Eastern Roman Empire a lesson. He's weak now, guys, relatively speaking, and he's also super undead. And I can hear some of you already going like, attack him now! Now is the time of our discontent. Yes, it is, but otherwise we have a few other things to do. You lost your husband, apparently. We'll ask for matrilineal for one with prowess. That you lose some prestige is not a problem of mine. Demand conversion, excellent. Boom, won that one. Thank you so much. Enforce demands, thank you. And that allows us to say disband to all. This little county, part of Frisia. And there we go. So. Lowborn ruler, it's fine, but age a little bit please, because they shouldn't just insta die, and preferably with some skill like this guy. Alright. So now, we still have a truce with Albania for 21 months. Do we have a truce with Frisia? No, we do not. But, he has an ally, as in my King of Burgundy. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to declare war here. Conquer the county. 60 prestige. Then we're going to call in our ally for 350 prestige. And we're about vassal limit, but that's not going to be a problem soon. Gonna wait until he accepts the call to war. He joins the war. Then we can tell Frisia we want... No. I want Groningen. Thank you. Because that should be the last part that you have within Frisia, right? Yes. So then we should be able to usurp your ass. Groningen. Which will allow me to give my son the kingdom of Frisia over here. For this guy, you will gain this kingdom, Circumbria, and you in the end will be given Almania. And then we also have no problem with the Pict land not falling apart to a great degree. Oh, you've become part of Albion. Yeah, of course, because you're now part of Pict land. And yes, by the way, if I haven't told you yet, and I may haven't, I have put her on integrating this area, and this will enter in 26 years. This one now in 46 years. So in 46 years, we can make one giant ass Pict land area. Unfortunately, by that time, no, actually, not unfortunately, Ireland will be whole. Eru will be whole because this is 54 years. So we are just in time to convert everything the way we want to. This is all Pictish. Excellent. Let's just help him out there. And what I've also done is I've put this guy back on spreading cultures around in the areas that I would like to have them spread cultures. I should really actually have done that for my sons. They probably will change their culture to what is locally common instead of staying Pictish, but can't win them all. Can't win them all now, can we? Let's put it over here. Let's say raise all men at arms and mercenaries. Raise and yeah, but I wanted to raise. Thank you. And with that, if we combine you with you, you two, thank you. You start the siege over here, and you're gonna get immediately a sieging commander. He gets a weak hook on me. Sure, he's beneath somebody else. Yeah, I already knew that. Oh! And then there is a Northern army for... we knew that actually that shouldn't be happening because they always attack. And we knew that their timer was the equal of the Roman Empire, but man, is that annoying timing. They grow fast, mastermind philosopher. And a drunk, I noticed that. Don't you worry, I did notice. Let's see that we can grab these guys. We will do it the old-fashioned way, and we'll just be after our other two wars. You may still gather troops, but these levies will already be used to go and smash. There we go. And the good troops enter over here in the meantime, and it is all good in the hood. There you go, 100% already on Friedensja. Boom, bada bing. Grab that. You guys are 8,000 men that I immediately then send south. Because I don't know if my ally is actually bringing over troops. Nope, he is very busy fighting Prussia. Actually a smart idea from him, because I don't know, are we still allied to Prussia? No, we are no longer allied to Prussia. We used to be allied to Prussia, so it felt to me like a moment he was doing the smart thing, like, hey, if you are going for trickery of making sure... Actually, I had you, my nephew here. I will grant you title. You are married to my daughter. There you go. You have that. Contract is expiring. I know I am about vassal limit. That shouldn't be too much of a problem though. And I am going to put you once again under the control of the army leader that makes you move fast. There we go. And then we should be able to create this title. That's A. What's the capital? Dokkum, I assume? Yes. Dokkum is the title. You're gonna get the achievement of Frisia. Ah, I wasn't aware that he was in here as well. Whoopsie daisy. We lost the council position, that's fine. Yep. There we go. Voila. And then as soon as you are done, I'm gonna usurp this title from you. 10 gold for that. 25 gold for that. And you need to think about the rest. Sure. Oopsie. Sorry. Didn't even realize you were in my dungeon. Neither did I realize that for you. I apologize. And these 17,000 will then be used to try and stop that from going nuts. Not at all. Fodder is a good trait, but I want you to have a little bit more traits. Thank you. Neighbor won war. Saxonia. From Hungary. Alright. Well there, that made the Frisia war so much easier when it didn't have his ally. Alright, but with that taken care of, we're gonna end this episode. In the next episode, we're gonna deal with the Northern Army over here. And probably attack Almania and give my sons their much needed kingdoms. I say thank you for watching, and remember, great peril yields great beauty.